19 people, so there's maybe a chance. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. We are here with 19 people. I don't know any of these guys. Okay, which nation is not taken? Oh, these guys want the Discord. Yeah, I'm not joining that then. Okay, plan B. Because I want to just do a random game. Like, I was hoping that it was like a random game where I could just join, basically, but I guess I basically timed this at the worst possible time. So it's not really a lot of games at the moment. Okay, plan B. We do the FD mod. FD mod. Start around. Okay, perfect. Let's quit out of here. Now just give me 1 second. Well, it's restarting. So I do have to enable the mod, so that will take just a moment. I'm sorry also if I sound a bit off. I'm not 100%. My throat feels quite clogged up, in fact. There's the FD mod. Okay, time to show a masterpiece at work. This hopefully transfers also into OBS. There we go. Okay, because the story for this is quite funny. Because this is the FD mod. This is made by me and a couple of my friends. This is insane. This is a single player mod. Where you can play as any of these guys. We have got a couple options, you know, here and there. You get Constructions, you get Gregory, you get Emil, who we're going to be playing today, you get Daniel. You got a couple options, which is off the screen right away over here. The brief history is just the France history, by the way. I'd just like to mention. You know what? Looks like this. We're just gonna show off like the one of the paths. I think we're gonna leave it at that. Again, I didn't want to leave again in the stream because I did promise how it's gonna stream today, but yeah, stuff got sadly in the way. Yeah, you're gonna let historical off. Let's see how this plays. Again, me and a couple of my friends, we worked on this. What should I say? The focus tree design was done by me. All the coding was done by one of my friends. Most of this is either focused by already in Hoi or a bit of AI trickery, you could say, with the GFX. But I think this should work. They all look finished. I'm just looking in case I need to tell them something that something's broken. Something that is broken is the political advisors and the chief of army, because that did not translate into the mod. Yeah, we're gonna... One thing about Hoi modding, by the way. If you annex Belgium at the start completely, the game always crashes. Like, always. It is quite stupid. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do Shrek as well, one, and... possibly one for this. Should be fine like that, and then convoys 3 on here. Also any mills. Click all of this. We gotta promote ourselves general. So we also do not start with any there. Again, the mod is not purely fleshed out. There's a couple of weird oddities. For example, one division in particular being not regularly trained. Which is quite a weird thing for the start, but you know, that's the beauty of this mod. Do this. Do this, do this. This. that. Alright, let's also trade with the usual suspects. Again, Germany is a bit screwed because of this mod. France is too. Both of these guys have lost massive amounts of land. We're currently doing a focus now, which is just to circumvent the game crashing. Hello, Blanca. This is just to circumvent the game crashing because in the mod, if you annex Belgium again fully, it just immediately crashes. It is pretty funny. This is the political part. Again, this is a Hoi mod made by us. So this is quite wild. Yeah. We also think we have some fighters for some reason. I don't remember having had these before, but we're gonna take this. These 11 fighters. We're gonna do... Which 3 are we gonna do out of the bunch? I don't want to do the... Should we do the monarchism one? I feel like the monarchism one is by far one of the funniest to do. That allows us to do the most. Either that one or the democratic one, because the democratic one is quite expensive as well. Belgian Congo, perfect. Oh wait, no, what? No, Belgian Congo is just fighting Rwanda and Burundi, I guess. Obviously, because we annexed Belgium, so that the game doesn't crash, we do have some new production line over here. Let's keep going. This is nice. And then again, we have a lot of options here. I think we're gonna go monarchist. All of the focuses are roughly the same. So you just have a couple options. Probably, but I've played the monarchist. It's either monarchism or fascism. Can't remember which one's funnier. I feel like probably... Let's go fascist. I've done monarchism before. I feel like the fascist one is probably the most skillful out of the bunch, so let's go for that one. Also add this guy right here. Also did not submit, so Italy has to fight them too. Yeah, this is about created by us, so it's a bit weird. It's not very fleshed out. It doesn't make a lot of sense. How am I doing? It feels like my throat is clogged up, so not entirely well. Like, I'm a bit ill. I'll be doing well, though. Moin moin. Alles klar. Willkommen zum eigenen Mod. Ist ein bisschen wild. My throat is a bit fucked, so excuse me if I sound a bit weird today. It's just... When the throat is a bit clogged up, you know, there's not a lot you can do. Maybe throughout the stream a little bit better itself. I'm not sure. I don't know since when you've been here, but this is the FD mod. Welcome. This is the mod that me and a couple of my friends made ourselves. It is pretty funny. So far, only one nation has a focus tree. This is this guy right here, Emil. We just experimented around with it. I just want to quickly show it off. It's not really a lot of thought behind this one. Want to see if it... Because this mod is quite prone to breaking, I should say. Like, this mod will break later. Like, it will explode. Primarily when the Soviet Civil War fires, funny enough. I don't know if Belgium has something to do with it, but every time the Soviet Civil War fires, the game usually breaks. Quite badly. It's Kingdom. Gonna do Fascist Emil. Again, it's a bit wild because, again, all of these focuses have been done by ourselves. It's quite an expensive focus tree for just 2 guys essentially doing this. You've got 4 different paths, which are all pretty much spread out. The democratic one is pretty big. There's also quite funny focuses in here. I'm not going to go into detail to every single one. I just want to play it because it's recently been quote-unquote released on the Steam Workshop, so I just want to see how it actually functions properly when played in an actual playthrough. Do this. Excavation. Again, the good thing about this nation in particular is that the Rhineland is like partially owned by us over here, which gives us a shit ton of military factories. Building slots, of course. That's pretty good. And here we go. We've now swapped. We are now officially fascist. And now we have the choice of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 different things. Which one do we do? Yeah, extinguishing the riots probably is the first thing you should do. Because we currently have like a massive modifier against factory output, which will hurt us in the long run. We probably also get a... The sad thing about this tree is the army effort stuff is still over here. So to do stuff over here, you still have to get army effort. Was das für Bilder? Gute Frage. Keine Ahnung. Extinguish the riots. It's a bit... If you don't know the lore, it's a bit schizophrenic what's going on at the moment, but just bear with me for a bit. Probably if you align Italy, you probably have a high chance at the France for history. Alright, I want to do the army effort, right? Because we can't get a... The mod is a bit broken again still. No chief of armies or nothing, but it's getting there. It's getting there. These are just, again, the pictures are... I have no idea where half of them come from, pretty much, but a majority of them are just references to dumb stuff within the friend group. So, again, it's gonna look a bit schizophrenic, but it will make sense at the end, I promise. Take common turn back to... yeah, shit, Germany. We don't have a bigger truck. It's also 1 billion degrees. Jesus Christ, I'm completely drenched. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm drenched. It's quite wild. Okay, let's do the army focus stuff. I did do that. Let's do the Moselland. Let's do this one. In Berlin sind es gerade 24 Grad, nur schön kühl. Na, hier ist es die Hölle. Also ich glaube, es ist, warte, lass mich kurz checken. This weather got it's like 30 degrees. Yeah, it's 30 degrees over here. It's quite hot. I am melting. It's a bit crazy. Want this one actually. So this. Yeah, sometimes also the focus icons break, which is quite something. Again, there's quite a lot of oddities with this mod. Also, I wanna fix the division templates. That's why I did the stuff. This division template is currently not great. This is a much better one. Hopefully, looks good. That because we do have enough trucks for this. Yes, and now just train a couple more of these while we're at it. Yeah, I'm completely drenched. It is insane. Excavation, there we go. He did deny the Moselland, so we're gonna have to invade one of our fellow neighbors. In the meantime, let's do the army before we go to war with him. The nation we are demanding the Moselland from obviously is this one down here, because this is the Moselland, for anyone unaware. Again, sorry if I seem a tiny bit off today. It's just I don't feel 100% at the moment. It's a bit wild. Let's don't need any of these guys. Let's go extensive because we will need a lot of manpower. This focus tree already requires a lot of manpower. Let me tell you that there is gonna be a lot of need for manpower because we need to take out quite a few nations with this one. There is Germany. We need to take out the French. We need to take out the British. There is like 5-6 nations that we need to actually, you know, disintegrate with this focus tree. And so this as well. I'm just gonna deploy these early so we can produce more. Again, they're a bit undercooked, but it should just about be fine. More guns. Let's do this. Oops. Afghanistan has gone into civil war, so has the Russians. Usually when the Russians do that, the game crashes, so I'm kind of glad it didn't this time. Okay. We already have... Okay, this is a bit of an oversight, because we already have... This is because the political advisors obviously don't work, but we have war economy, and now we're going back to partial if we want this. Okay, that's a bit bad, but... Let's integrate this while we're killing him. I hope we should have the numerical advantage. It's about even, but I think our... By the way, speaking of factions, I think our divisions are by far stronger, so we should be fine. Good. Okay. Let's see if this works. It doesn't look like it does. Maybe we've attacked too early. In this mod is very much, I'd like to say, skill-based, simply for the fact that half of these focuses are either completely unfinished or way too fast. Let's do this right here, so we can hold on to this province. Again, we're gonna get more troops in just a second. I think we just got pushed out of a tile, which is not great. Improved equipment. What else can we do? We need more mills down here. Let's do this. We need a lot of guns. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting. Now we are beginning to push him back. Which is quite wild that we're only doing it now, because we should have by far the stronger army, so that's a bit concerning. Oh, that is pretty bad. I think maybe changing the division template was not the play, because he just is overrunning us with numerical advantages. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah, the changing the division template was not the play. Let me tell you that. That was not the play. Above here. Nice force attacking. It's also absolutely amazing. I wish I could have gotten more people for this, but currently there is only one other person online, so I can't really get the whole crew over here to play all together with me. I wish we could play it with like 6-7 people, but yeah, that is not happening today. Also, don't want to overstake my general. Do this. Bam. Do that. Do we have enough for... I think we have enough for Feed Marcher as well. Again, this is probably just going to be a short stream because, again, I'm not 100%, not in the slightest. In fact, I feel like I am burning right now. Holy shit. Let's get... I think you can only do the France focuses, so instead, actually, let's do doctrine stuff so we can get the doctrine sooner. Do this. Oh, he's just abandoned his capital. Don't know what happened there, but that helps quite a lot. Ay. Another thing is, by the way, which I forgot to mention, is I do have a Discord server. I would like to mention that, because if you guys want to keep updated, since there's now a couple of regulars in here, if you guys want to keep updated with the stream schedule, because the reason why I wanted to stream today is because none of the people that are usually regular but are here at the time. if you guys want to keep updated with the schedule, please do join the Discord server. For that, let's go on Twitch and do !socials, or on the YouTube, go to the link tree. Both of these will lead you to a page where the Discord link is. And then just join via that. There's a news channel in that. And I want to try to make use of that again. I used to for a while, not anymore. But if there's people who are actually watching regular, with that, I can keep you guys updated on whether the stream is actually going to happen and when. I think it's the smartest way of doing it, because YouTube post only covers the YouTube guys. So, like, Blanco, for example, he'll get the news via YouTube post, but the people who watch on Twitch, of course, are not going to get that, on the other hand. Wait, I did this, that's nice. Can they get more... I can get a land breakthrough stuff right here. Do this. Not Mobile Warfare. This one. Very nice. Doctrine is gonna be massive over here. See if we can break the river line as well. See if we can encircle him right here. Do this. Oh god, that's not what I want. Okay, that kind of worked out in our favor. It's a bit chaotic, but it did work in our favor. We don't have to worry about losing this province, because that is not of our concern. Because our troops are no longer encircled. Instead, his are. Very nice. Okay, I guess in the meantime, what we can do is demand French subjugation. I have no idea how likely the event was, because all of these have a certain chance attached to them, so it could be that this event is very likely, it could be that this event is very unlikely. I don't remember. Let's do this, let's make the front a bit wider. That's wild. Okay, so Germany's already fighting the Little Entente. 1v1 in Czechia without like the Rhineland, so that's gonna be interesting. Do more guns. And mobile defense. Now they're once again doing the last stand, which is not very nice. The issue about the bot as well is there's no real surrender progress at the moment with most of these, because you were gonna have to break the match now. It's the annoying part, is what I'm trying to get at. We're gonna have to try and break the match now, but it's not gonna be very nice. There we go, a couple more divisions. A lot more again. This. And this right here. Italy wants to send volunteers, which is pretty cool. Did France? France accepted subjugation. Okay, that's pretty helpful. In fact, that is so helpful, I'm gonna extend the front line just a little bit longer. And we're gonna kill this guy. Because now we have a wide open front on the side, in which we're gonna call France as a war if we can, if they're not already, which it looks like they are. And we're just gonna bomb rush him. In the meantime, let's do this. Oh. Thank you. God, I can't read that. I'm sorry, but I'm so blind today. Thank you, Ethan, for the follow. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am blind today. Yeah, this is gonna be a very short stream. I am not well. Let me tell you that. Something about today is not making me feel out again. Jesus Christ, I need a day rest. Holy shit. Push that right here. And with that now, this obviously works much better. There we go. Okay. So see, this is now core land. We're gonna take the rest of Belgium. I'm gonna try and keep the border somewhat clean. If I can. Oh, well. I'm not gonna take anything. It's even better. Nice. Okay. First war done. We've killed a guy. Okay. That works pretty nicely. I think next up we go after the Germans. Dortmund over here. Can call in someone to our faction called the Hungarians. That's pretty nice. We want to do also probably an industrial complex thingy, because that usually helps quite a lot. To bring France closer. We can do two things right here. We can either get the Italians or we can get the Swiss. Let's do Italy first, and let's line. I don't want to kill Switzerland though, because Switzerland's annoying to take out. Jesus Christ. Okay. Limited exports. Maybe save some stuff. We did a bit. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Save European ideas. Did the Italians join? The Italians join. Okay, so this is in comparison to yesterday, we actually have luck for once. Holy shit. Let's do British concessions. Don't think we get them as a subject, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, they're just in here. Okay, perfect. Very, very nice. It's a bit of a wild mod again. It's a bit imbalanced at the moment, simply because, again, you can rush this down pretty fast and get quite a lot done with it very quickly. It's a good speedrunning mod, I'd like to say. Do 10 right here. Grab these ones over here. Let's do 17 as a new general. Do that. See if the British accept. Go more guns. The British just accepted that. Okay, this is the demand statement of France against Britain. Let's do the first Brabant award. Not Vienna. Clearly no inspiration from anything else. Do that. Do we think we can just take out the Germans? Ah, they're in alliance with the Swedes. Ah, okay. If they're in alliance with the Swedes, it's a bit annoying because I think Sweden counts as a major, usually. What I remember. Do you? Sweden does actually not. Okay, interesting. So we might want to just go into Germans as soon as possible. So let's do. Let's do. There's a couple options here. I think we're gonna get an alliance with the guy up north of us. Then we're gonna be probably killing myself in game, like this guy right here. We're gonna kill him, and then probably there's a French division. God damn it! And then probably we're gonna move our army to Germany, and we're gonna kill the Germans. I think that's the correct order of doing it. The Germans are currently like eating shit against Czechs, so that would be quite useful. Let's blow our guy up here. So, did I get another? I hate these French divisions. Let's kill this guy down here. Wonder who the fuck he is. Let's kill him and then let's move up to Germany. This is... I can see now why this mod is a bit overpowered. This was serves by requirement in 1939. Start off. Jesus. Do a couple more divisions. 2 full armies right here. Very nice. Construction 3. Let's kill this guy. Come on. Give me the Annex war goal. There we go. And now I can I can blow myself up. In the meantime, let's go down for a shining example of European democracy. The AI obviously is going to go last stand, but at this point we have so many divisions, so much equipment that that should not matter. Would be funny. I think I'm gonna swap to communism. I feel like that could be funny. It's another mod that doesn't have any checks on if you're fascist or not. So I'll just swap back to communism. That might be something that needs to be looked at. Military equipment, very nice. Shining example, which gives us more population, which is pretty nice. Is that plus twice? Okay, I need to tell him that the one of the two needs to be minus. Very nice. Oops. Okay. Do this. We are almost at Vienna. Don't know if you have to take out the southern part too. I'd hope not. Let's do integrated support. Let's do this right here, better equipment conversion. Very nice, that's the second one down, which is gonna annex everything again. And now we've created like a weird half HR. Oh my god, what happened? A weird half HRE. What happened, Germany? Okay, that's interesting to note. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a second army for just that Euro part. I think the next one that we're gonna go after is Britain, probably. We probably can go after Britain next, so I'm just gonna line up already. These divisions are gonna come out, we're gonna put into Europe, we're gonna put them into Frankfurt probably, and we're gonna defend our land with that. Because British Germany is not something I expected to see in 1938. That is quite wild. And our dearest friend has left our alliance, so we actually could probably kill him as well. Thinking about it. Should we just... This is basically the equivalent of a genocide run. Should we just do that at this point? Just see how quickly we can kill everything. Not plan on playing Undertale today, but so weird, I guess. Let's do this. This right here. 62 divisions for this little tiny star. Do this right here. The alliance is pretty overpowered. Let's see how quickly we can kill the rest. Let's see. Excavation. Again, this is very much pre-alpha in terms of the mod. Because again, only one country has a focus tree at the moment. And it is this this Emil guy over here. Who's got one. Everyone else sadly has none at the moment. I would have loved to play as myself, but that is still not available. 72 for 3 stacks. kill them. Hopefully they don't get guaranteed. Them against Sweden at war. That is the end of the... it's not the... Why did you join Ecuador? That... Let's mush up here, dig here, not just Amsterdam. Take that. Should here kill everything here as well. You have that. We should probably get onto researching airplanes actually, because that will be very useful. Engines as well. So pretty sure I just ignored my focus tree for just a second, but it shouldn't be too bad. Let's do that. British Malaya right here, trade twice, should be okay. Let's push these guys out. Grab all of this. And even if we are last standing, this should be easily breakable. Are you gonna finally fall, Amsterdam, please? I know this is my reserve army, but come on, man. This should not be that difficult. You need light MGs to get the heavies and then a better engine as well. I am burning. I am so sorry. I'm not 100%, but it's just I am burning. Let's do Slender Britain. So, France, a little possibility that we're gonna have to fight two things at the same time. Let's do you, and you. Then all of these guys at the same time over here. That's very nice. And then just more field commanders, please. We can only do one at a time. It's Slender Britain, very nice. Then support these guys over here. Support the kills. Let's advance our Superior Firepower Doctrine. Kill Amsterdam. You can, please. Please. Germany's gun independence. So you joined the Axis. Oh, I forgot that this guy's still alive. Completely forgot about that. We need heavy MGs. Not what I wanted, but close enough. And then this right here. And then we just need a new airplane chassis and we should be good. And then here is the war goal. Let's do France instead. Just a bit. Because I'm pretty sure we can either annex them or they become an even closer puppet of us. I'm not too sure. One of the two. There's the basic airframe that I wanted. Did you try Ecuador? What's the main democratic faction in this game? The Ecuadorians. There we go. That took way too long. Finally. Okay. Now, we're gonna put you on here. You still in alliance with Poland? You still are. Okay, then we definitely need you here. So gonna need a couple more guys, let's say. Maybe about 48. Which we're gonna put all into Britain as well. Gonna pour these guys into Britain. Just that. Do a couple factories as well. Big democracy has capitulated. 07. Yeah, by the way, this is a button I found recently. I don't know when they added this, but I find it quite annoying because I usually mispress it and you like collapse your army. It is pretty annoying. Let's do this. Let's do this. Just so I can like immediately drop all of these guys in. Right, now we created Burgundy instead of France. This is pretty nice. They're gonna lose stability, and at some point they're gonna fire a civil war, which we might have to hit them with. But usually a civil war, from what we've tested, is pretty weak, so maybe they can deal with it themselves. Hopefully. Okay, let's do this. Burgundy incorporation, very nice. Take that away. So ability studies. With engine freeze, we can produce pretty good planes, so I'm just kind of waiting for that. Let's do this right here. And join the Axis. Yeah. Gens 2. Do support weapons. We probably need a couple of these. Then after, I just want to see because I forgot what the fate of Burgundy was. We're gonna do that focus, and after that we're gonna kill the funny guys, the British. And this is more like, you could say, a filler stream, really, because this is really just showing off what we've worked on. There's going to be a proper game with this. Again, this is... If you don't watch this, I'm not too mad, because this is just a filler episode, essentially. But this is just to show the progress that we've made on the mod. It is quite funny to me. So this right here, and then once we have that, we're going to produce proper airplanes. In the meantime, let's do this. We have so many more divisions than Britain. We have so many more, 229. Jesus Christ. Okay, that should be good. Let's do a couple more trains just to make sure we don't run out of these. We also have 9,000 convoys, so this is only slightly overpowered. Let's already engage those. There's only like 2 focuses left. The last one takes a little bit longer. And then, after that, we kill the British. When does the Socialist Republic of Germany have? Basically none. Okay, so Poland is the real threat. Poland has the most divisions out of anyone here. Let's see this. Does this war not even fire? I guess not. I guess the Civil War does not fire. Interesting. Because usually it fires. Let's just move these temporarily, at least, to just guns. Oh, click. There we go. Okay, I think that should be good. We already get 1942 technology. Okay, we are very much behind on our industry, I believe. Romania is just casually fighting Russia, by the way. The Japanese. The British Communist Alternative. Oh my god, that might just make them free. Because now Germany is in no faction. Okay. Compared to all the unlucky stuff we had yesterday, this might be the most lucky playthrough of Hoi, let alone anything else, I've ever had. This might be the luckiest, like, sort of set of circumstances ever. Also, has the Spanish Civil War has not ended because one of them is on Mallorca. Hello, P-Gorilla. Nice, indeed. Again, this is just a short stream, because I'm currently burning. This is annexed them. Just annexed the French completely. This is a bit of a filler stream. Yeah, but welcome to the lore of FD. Let's produce like 16 more so we can fill a couple in. We are about to take down the British. You are joining us as we are in the process of doing that. Some improvements. Let's do an improved small airframe. Heavy machine guns. By the way, this is how you build a fighter. Just putting this out here. You just strap a bunch of heavy machine guns on it. And then realize, yeah, I don't have an air general, so you can't even produce it. Very nice. Like, that means these guys, the troops I have here, don't really matter. Well, whatever. Let's finish off the British. You're also turning communist on our fascist path, which is pretty funny because there's again no checks for that yet. I just want to do that. So put a couple more there. Hello, Vedana. Welcome to the FD mod. We have just engaged in war with the British. I think they're not gonna stand much of a chance, in fact. Because it's just Britain and it's just just India, those two together. Thanks, brother. No problem. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you enjoy it. Alright, I did not even do... Wait, wasn't Ireland supposed to be in this? I swear to God I had Ireland in here as well. Okay, that is quite funny that Ireland just seems to not have spawned into the war. Okay, that's something else to note. Again, this stream is just gonna be used to, like, gauge the mod. Brother, can you dance? No. Not really. I am quite horrific at it. I also don't want to dance because currently it is 30 degrees outside, and I feel like if I do, I'm gonna collapse on the floor, and I'm just gonna remain there. This is the second time now. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, it's still just scrubs. That's fine then. For the second time now, we've just run out of supply, which is not very good. I don't get as to why, but... because British territory is just that difficult to invade. I don't get how we are losing that right now. Quite a strange circumstance, because there's no way our supplies exhausted. No problem, stay hydrated, brother. I will. This is again just a very short stream. It's just I am burning. It's not great. It is not great. I am virtually melting as we speak. Okay, hold up for just a second. Surely it is not because we have too many divisions here, right? I'm gonna send a couple home just to make sure. Could be. There's over 100 divisions over here. Do this. Let's see how this works. If it works. We can get some supply in now. Okay, the situation is better than before. I do have to say that already. Right, I know now. It's because we have no gas. We have no airplanes, so we're probably just getting cast to death. Oh, and I guess now this army over here has a purpose. Okay, and once again I've been nave invaded from behind, which is not very nice. Pick these two and stay right here. Build a British tank, very nice. Okay. Let's also put this right here, just so we have something guarding that. And now let's kick the British out of Europe. This should not be too difficult. Also, it looks like most of the UK troops are not here at the moment, so let's see if we can do a sneaky push. Will you allow me to push, Mr. Britain? No. You Germany? Yes, yes. I feel like today more than ever, because again, I am very much dehydrated. So my accent is probably as strong as it gets. Holy shit. Usually I'm a bit more hyped on the streams than I currently am. Like quite a lot actually. This is more a timid stream, you could say, but yeah, I am dying over here. We're all this clogged up, everything just is melting. I did want to stream today, okay? I did promise I'm gonna fix my schedule, and I fixed my schedule, okay? It might not be the best stream, but I did want to fix my stream. We're also gonna try and get yes. That's fucking hurts. Fucking raising my voice by so much and then fucking I die. I'm gonna try and nuke him. Holy shit. But, again, we fixed our schedule. That's the important part, right? Small steps, okay? Small steps. Yes, pretty much me right now. Okay, so this has been dealt with. Let's use you guys as a little port garrison. For just a moment, so the British don't get to do anything funky. Speaking of funky, what the fuck is this, Britain? Good. Who is this? It's the Danish Civil Union, I see. Okay, second push attempt. Let's see if this one works a little bit better than before. And the issue is we cannot lose this, like, spot that we have on the map right now, because as soon as we get pushed out of here, it's very bad for us, because we do not have the navy to naval re-invade here. They just raided their own facility. But screw your decolonization. Go on, declare war on me then. Okay. Do some dock here, that's why we're at it. Let's get up to 10,000 convoys. Do this. We cannot produce fighters, hold up. Again, if you're new to Hoy, this is how you actually produce fighters. I'm not even kidding. You just spam a bunch of heavy MGs, you put an engine free in, and like drop tanks, and bam, you've got a perfect fighter. Let's do this. And then a couple of casts as well, because that also work. Do we have cast weapons? We don't even have cast weapons. Okay, then let's just produce fighters for the start. Okay, and we need some rubber. This right here. Very nice. See if he can get control over Plymouth. Not much of an opposition. I don't get how the British are still naval invading us. Like, bro, half your country's currently, like, getting occupied. Focus on your own shit. Just capitulated. What we're doing here is a bit dangerous, as long as we don't have Plymouth, but yeah, no, it's fine. There we go. Oh, I am so finished. This. Propaganda here, so we've got enough political power. Again, the political party, political advisor staff that we could have right now, all of it is currently broken, sadly. Let's do this right here. Offensive doctrine will help. Logistics wizard, infantry expert, that should all help. Let's see if we can just push them now. We also have that. Let's just keep them here for now. Not too sure what to do with these 16 divisions. Empire declared war on White Finland. That's very nice as well. Whew. Can we call them in? That was pretty funny. We could also go after Russia, but do we even have a border with them? We don't even have a border with them. We might as well. Let's go for full playthrough. I'm starting to feel a bit better. I'm starting to actually feel good again. So maybe we have a chance, okay? I know I said I had to go in basically like a couple of minutes, but I'm gonna try and stretch it out if I can, okay? I'm gonna try and revitalize myself. Because slowly but surely, I feel like I'm going better. It's taken me an hour. But slowly, I feel like I can actually talk again. How do we get pushed back to, like, London again, by the way? What the fuck is this? This right here. Yeah, Bristol, maybe? Oh, okay, no. Hey. There was a Scottish civil war in the north, by the way, that also immediately died. I don't know if anyone noticed that it's gone now. So this, we are almost full on that. How much do we have? Oh, they have 1.2 million casualties, Jesus Christ. The Brits are not doing well. That's the one good thing. Britain really is not doing well. Holy fucking shit. This might end badly. I'm out of here. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, these guys down there, they're just dead. That is quite unfortunate, Britain. Okay, take these, that will give us a deduction in cost. Right, I need to research, where is it? Cass. Yes, probably bombs. That Cass, I'm not sure. Maybe the torpedoes. It must be that, okay. Aircraft construction should also help, and then artillery, important. Oh my god, we need more men. Currently running out of men at a rate of knots. Not very good. All of St. Petersburg. I think I can get more men if I delete these 16 because they don't really have any purpose at the moment. Yeah, that's nice. Now we have 200k again. Okay, now let's just finish off the British. Really, they can't hold on for too much longer. They have basically exhausted all their strength. long as no one like the US or something joins this faction, we should be good. Nice. It's just full push now. Yeah, the British are falling. Nice, okay. Took a bit longer than I wanted it to, but I should really just read. I should learn to read. But it took a bit longer than I anticipated, but nonetheless, it now works. I think we need an extra research slot, at least at the moment. Extra mill instead. Do this, do this. For Woolfall. Wait, this is basically that. There we go. Union of Britain finally dealt with. That took way too long. Let's just see if we can annex everything. We get the entire British fleet. Okay, that's very good. Okay, we now actually possess a fleet, which is very nice for us. This is the Royal Emile fleet now. Do we have... Did the UK still have the little tile over here? No? We do have something here. We have Saint Pierre. I don't even know. Do we even have naval invasion tech? Did we get that at the start? No, we do not. Okay. This sucks. Okay. In that case, while we are gonna research naval invasion tech, let's kill off the remains of the European faction. Welcome, Alan. God. Indeed. This is a little side quest I'm doing. It's a mod we've also created. I'm just experimenting with it. There's not really a whole lot going on today, sadly. Again, I am burning. I'm gonna finish this game because I feel very much like doing that. Yeah, this is not gonna be the most exciting stream. I do have to put a disclaimer on that. If you want an exciting stream, that's coming this Monday. There will not be a stream tomorrow because I will get my bike. But on Monday, I promise the stream will be really exciting. I've got something cool planned. We're gonna do that. It's gonna be a really good stream. It's gonna be really fun. This one is a bit of a fill one. I just wanted to keep my schedule up because I promised myself that during the summer break, we're gonna fucking have a proper schedule, and I'm not letting the summer heat or me being a little bit sick get away with that. Did I just... Actually, no, I'm not doing... Not what I wanted. We want to backstab the allies. Also not what I wanted here. Also not what I wanted. Warum weniger Zuschauer? Generell bin ich einfach ein bisschen krank gerade. Also ich glaube, der Stream ist nicht so engaging wie die anderen. Ich glaube deswegen. Ansonsten ist auch von Deutschland, Jesus. Ansonsten, oh, dies ist mal Puppet. Ansonsten, ja. Keine Ahnung warum. Aber auch vielleicht ein bisschen random auch. Ein bisschen random. Wie gesagt, ich bin nicht... I'm not 100% fit today, so... yeah, I'm just trying to recover from that, basically. Oh my god, what is happening down here? The Russians are just fighting the Hungarians now. Together with the Italians. Just beefing. Okay, how far are we away from getting naval tech? 100 days plus the stuff we gotta do. Schön, ich bin kein Deutscher, sondern Mittelamerikaner. Interessant, okay. Als Deutsch, did you have German as a subject, oder? Nett dich kennenzulernen, Mann? Ach, kein Problem. Nett dich auch kennenzulernen, Allen. Ist immer schön, wenn neue Leute in den Stream kommen. Das ist immer sehr, sehr leibend, auch wenn es ein bisschen ein Filler today ist. Es ist nicht Peak Content, kann man so sagen. Let's get a Danish in the meantime. Again, usually I'm more excited than this, but yeah, today is just... I don't know how it is in in Middle America, but over here we're burning alive. It is insane. Like we are melting. Like outside currently, I think it's I live near Vienna, so it's currently about 30 degrees. Like plus or minus like 2. Ich spreche wenig Deutsch. Immer noch gut. Immer noch gut. As long as you have fun learning it, it's great. Like if you're forcing yourself to learn German, it's obviously a lot of pain. Not really fun. But if you're doing it on your own accord and you are doing it step by step, usually it can be pretty good. Ich bin Spanier, kein Amerikaner. Didn't you say you were from Middle America? Or did I? You said you were from Middle America a couple of sentences ago. So did I misread that? It's a location in Spain. Because I know there's like Murica somewhere in here. One of these provinces. I don't know if it's in Hoi. I know one of them is Murica. That's a bit weird, but I guess we make it work. How's the weather in Spain then? If you're Spanish, I expect like I read that in Arabia, like in this general region down here, it was like 50 degrees Celsius a couple days ago. Oh, you mean mid? I thought you meant like middle of the US. I see now. Middle America. You mean down here? I see now. Okay. I see. I thought you meant the middle of the US because Middle America. I think of Middle USA, but yeah. Middle America is actually the correct place, yeah. Okay, fair enough then. Okay, yeah. Can you tell that my brain is slowly melting due to the heat? Because I certainly can. I should probably also not do this particular order on the naval invasion. Let's actually get these guys some supplies. Panama is also a very nice nation. I know Panama beat the US in football quite a few times recently, so quite a funny story there. But I have an American friend who is usually raging pretty hard at the US team losing against like Central American teams, so it's always a blessing to me when America gets cooked by a small nation. Okay, let's kill this dude. What I wanted. Okay. Let's do the exact same stuff we did before with just less divisions, because that seemed to work out. We just have too much divisions for our own good, funnily enough. The looks of things. Okay, perfect. Let's do anti-air as well, because we don't have a lot of planes. And embargoed by this guy. But we can just naval invade him as well. How many divisions does he have? Oh, it's gonna naval invade him. Did Ireland join that? God damn it, okay. Sweden has capitulated. What do we even need to... Oh, we just need to kill the Danish. The Danish... I'm gonna see if I can bother with the Americans. Don't care about Afghanistan. Also, we probably should kill this Germany for a couple of nicer borders. Let's do this. What else do we have? Oh, we do have that. I guess let's do it. For it, I guess. Like the Germans are gonna realistically join anyone, so for it. Worst comes to worst, they probably will assume leadership of the faction, which could be beneficial to us, in fact. Maybe we get the walk out of the wrong Germany. Okay. That's gonna make me justify that in that case. Kill both Germanys. I forgot that there was 2 of them. That's pretty bad. Those sepsis just in general. Can we do a national referendum yet? No? Okay. Do this. Have you done naval attack yet? Yes, sir. Okay. Let's see if he can take down the Germans. He should by all means be able to. Yeah, I find it interesting. I get a lot of German viewers every time I stream Hoi, like on YouTube especially. Like a lot of Germans seemingly play and watch this game. I wonder why. Almost as if it's the most interesting time period, especially for the nation. Push through. Let's get us a couple more augurs, do that as well. Couple goobers in here. Surely that's enough for Germany, right? The Germans did join the Northern Security Pact, but they're not the major, sadly. Jena now. I think we need Dresden for them to fully, like, cap. All of that stuff, so we get a couple more divisions going. Okay, and maybe not push, because at this point we're just running out of men, which is also not very nice. The naval invasion instead. Lots of fumbles, oh my god. Okay. Get rid of that. We did crush a troop, what I saw. Like, we overran a guy, so I'm a bit surprised at that. Let's do this instead. Up here. Kill this dude. I just want to blow all of these guys up. Then take 2 in fact from here. Oop. Then with the 10 right here, we're gonna naval invade. We can just encircle the entire German army here. Very nice. The entire pocket right here is now encircled. Oh my god, that's a multi-kill. Entire German core army destroyed. Just Dresden. Push him out. Germans dealt with, very nice. Surprised there's so many Dutch divisions here, because the Dutch don't even exist in the Netherlands anymore. Very nice. Okay, now it's just we need naval supremacy here. Beautiful. Okay, and then we naval invade the Danish and we go around the outside essentially. Gonna beat that. Let's see if the Swiss accept our demands, which Switzerland has turned green in the meantime, by the way. Are they in the Western EU? Neither is Italy, to be fair. Italy did their own little thing with Turkey, I guess. Then let's do this right here so we don't actually run out of manpower, preferably. Okay, that should be fine. Right, I completely forgot about that. I also wanted to take out the other Germans. 24 for this is gonna be enough. Don't have a lot of divisions now. B. Looks a bit stupid, but this probably just helps me, to be honest. Why is he here? Why do you have bloody... Okay. Let's do this. The reason why I did this even like this is because I wanted to have a general here who can do force attack. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Oh my god, and we did it. Okay, I think it's not time that we kill all of these guys over here? Possibly? Do that. Assign you all over here. This should be good for us, because there's just a bunch of American submarines getting sank. Very nice. This is on... It's not aggressive. Okay, I think that's also primarily why Britain wasn't so successful. Greece is down. Who are the Germans in affection again? Oh, I declared on Japan on accident. Whoopsies! Let's do that. I think this one was just Denmark, if I remember correctly, right? Yep. So as soon as we get like Copenhagen, I think we are pretty much fine. This is pretty good. Let's do that. Again, just want to get some land going here so we don't run into supply issues. Beautiful. Okay. That should be nice. No, that's not something you're gonna get, Hungary, I'm sorry. In an alliance with me, so you cannot declare war legally. Wait, why are you just suddenly aborting? Nice. Maybe slowly but surely we're gonna make our way all the way across Denmark. We're gonna kill Sweden in just a second, like the remains of. Then after that, supply in the north has already been re-established, so that's very good. After that, Copenhagen is next. In fact, Copenhagen we can just take, and that should be the end of that. Very, very nice. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna take the Netherlands, we're gonna take Ireland, we're gonna take everything that Denmark owned. Then as much of Germany as we can. So you're not getting Bornholm. Then this. We're already at war with Japan, so this does not matter to us. This and then Sumatra. Take that fleet, take that fleet. At least one of the two. That, I guess, and all the Irish screening ships. Okay, now just to kick out the Swedish. Sweden, I swear to God, if you're not stopping, I'm gonna also invade you. Thank God. Okay. Oh, we might even actually have to. Okay, who's the major in that war? If it's Ecuador, I don't even know which one it would be. I guess this. Who's the major? It's Ecuador. I don't want to go to Ecuador. Okay, maybe not. However, I'm gonna use the arm that we just used beforehand. Naval invade this guy up here. Take Norway. I'm gonna blow him up as well. How are we? Let's just equalize now. Okay. I guess the spirit never goes away, huh? Get some scissor added. Best mod out there for real. For real. Well, I did the fascist path, Caden. Look at this setup. I did all this. I did the fascist path. I got the British down. I just killed the Danish. I'm on my way to Grey Ray. Then he has been eaten by the Italians. And nothing's happened in North America. I'm at war with the US. If I can be bothered, I might just naval invade. And then annex all the remaining three as well. That's the goal probably for this stream, to just annex every quote-unquote fake nation. Okay, that definitely throws a spanner in the works. However, it does also give us a couple opportunities, because now we can just invite everyone for some reason. I've also tried turning communism, by the way, with the fascist path, but because the swastika clubs is still a thing, I cannot do that, which I kind of like and I kind of don't. Oh yeah, if you're wondering where I got this fleet from, it's just the British fleet. It's kind of took it away from him. You are stuck, basically. I'm also not 100% well. I think I'm a bit ill, because throughout the entire stream already, I felt something in my throat. So every time I raise my voice ever so slightly, I feel like I am dying. So, patriotic speech, might as well. Yeah, I feel like also we should definitely include something with the political power. With the Dusterman, for real. What is, by the way, I just put below there, okay. Yeah, I had a couple other war goals from what I remember. Yeah, the Czechoslovaks, the Italians. I don't know why I have one on Italy, for example, but also Spanish. The Spanish guy is dead, so I might just take him. Yeah, even if you right click, it's only a couple. It's only like half of Europe. With my ally Finland being at war with the Russians, by the way, so is Hungary. These two have just 2v1'd Russia essentially the entire time. Together with Turkey and Italy and their goofy faction. I think also Switzerland. Maybe Switzerland is the reason why I have a war goal. Because, yeah, the Italians are okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because the Swiss are puppet of the Italians. So, the war goal is kind of translated to that. Oh my god, what am I seeing? For the Spanish... Does Spain have 200 divisions? Okay, I might not want to invade Spain after all, because the supply down here is already bad. Maybe instead, Czechoslovakia, potentially? Because I can test the major here. Okay, it's just Czechoslovakia. Yeah, let's just kill the Czechs then. Who knows, maybe civil war decisions? That could be, but 200 is a lot for Spain, nonetheless. Okay, now we're gonna attack two nations at the same time. Like 110? Yeah, true, but still. Like, when I think of a normal Spain player, right, after the Civil War, you usually have about 50 at best by 1940. I've never seen it not be at the mid number. Yes, it is always like directly in the middle. Of course, it's not 200, but still. It's 1940. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, actually. Yeah, in that case. Fair enough. Why are you doing this to me, Sweden? I don't want to fight Ecuador, please. Ecuador is dying. Okay, in that case, I don't care. Fuck you, Sweden. Nice. Let's put all of the army here now. And you, in the meantime, we're gonna put you into Greenland. Okay, we're not gonna put you into Greenland. We're gonna put you into Venezuela. And we're gonna invade Miami if we can. Assuming Venezuela doesn't fall by that time. Okay, I did not mean that you should just retreat out of the port immediately. That sucks now. Oh my god, but they... Okay, so they retreated out of the port, but because the troops were already reinforcing, they just kind of took the port back. Fair enough. Okay, well, Gray's dead. That feels good. Let's also kill the Czechs while we're at it. The death of Tsar Boris? Oh, hell no! Not Boris! So again. Rejoined the goddamn Americans, okay, good to know. Okay, how much is here? 200. We can probably get supremacy over that. That should be fine. Okay, also something else, by the way. We need definitely political advisors, Caden, because mobilize the economy, by the time I could do it, I already had war economy. So I'm not going back down to partial for a research slot. Like, the political advisors are definitely something I'm missing. Skill issue? I think the opposite. I think it's a skill advancement. And also, again, surrender progress to the nations would be POG. You have political power to go back immediately? Yeah, fair enough. Well, I don't have the war support for it. That's the bigger issue. Actually, 0 people in my country currently want to fight. Now that is a skill issue, true. Oh my god, that is a skill issue. What the fuck happens? Huh? This is a skill issue and a half. Oh, I see what's happened. The front line probably went into Hungary. Well, let's just call it the Hungarians. Fuck it. Oh, do you not wanna? You don't wanna. Okay. That is a pretty big skill issue. I'm pretty fucking Czechia out of all places does this shit. This. I don't get how the Czech troops are so much better than mine. Do they have just air supremacy? Maybe. Probably get out the fighters I've been producing this entire time. Thousand here. 1,200. 1,200. Then 1,600 to the rest of them. All over here. A couple more. Surely the Czechs don't have the like facilities to guard all of this, right? Like Czechia just blew up towards the north. Like this is just what the fuck happened? Oh, and Argentina join in. This division guy over here, yeah. One of them got blown up, but that should be fine. So once we're done with Czechia, I'm gonna move back to the US. I'm just gonna probably let Gray reclaim his land, because that's not really important to me, because that does not actually get him to surrender. Let's do this. So here, this. Prague is taken. Brno usually is in the key points, and Bratislava. Oh my god, look at them. They're all dying to supply. I'm about to commit an atrocity. Unless they surrender beforehand. Which that could very much be. They are gonna surrender beforehand. Okay. No atrocities this time. Do this. No, Argentina, you're not taking this. I don't care about anything else, but this is the one province I want. The East Islands and whatever else. Chile had this, I guess, and this, and whatever the middle part right here is. Screw you, bam. Okay. And then do any of these guys have a navy? The Chileans have one. That could be very useful against the US, in fact. Okay. Now, the important part is that we get our ships over here. As soon as we can. Also gonna get the rest of my divisions over here. With the exception of these 24, which I'm gonna do as a designated protection army now. Apparently there were American troops just lingering around, well, wherever the fuck they were. That's not what I meant, no, wrong army, whoops. Okay, and you're seriously gonna... Okay. What are these goofy crowns? What do you mean, crowns? Please elaborate on what the crowns are. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Put that right here. Okay, is the damn luggage just gonna fall? Okay, fair enough. Okay, now let's put that shit in strike first, so we first get fuel, and second of all, get supremacy in both. Okay, we might need to trade for fuel, in fact. Trade with Iraq because you've embargoed me. Fuck you, Caden. How dare you embargo me? Oh my god, what is... is the American troops here? In the YouTube chat, I'm already first, okay? Fair enough. I don't know what the crowns could mean. I would not be aware of any crowns on the YouTube chat. So Laos. Did we? I feel like we used to own this land at some point. I just broken free from unforeseen hour. Okay, now the troops are somewhat here. Let's move across. What did the US actually lose by? Okay, basically nothing. Got it. So the west coast of the US is confirmed useless. We still have about 200 divisions. Okay. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect the experience and XP. Oh, I see what you mean now. It's just the YouTube contribution chat. If you just push him out of Miami quickly. Come on, Mr. US, I don't want to deal with you, please. Oh. Yeah, the US has troops seemingly everywhere apart from the place they have to be in. I'm just gonna let them take that, to be honest. I think that's smart if I just let them take it. Because if I can just push them back here while they're focused on, like, Breda, that's fine for me. Oh my god, you are in this faction. Actually throwing. Big man is back. True. Let's move this one up here. Let's click that. Big! Danny, you're in this Hearts of Iron format. I have to show you this later. I have not shown you this yet, but you're in the Hearts of Iron format. You don't currently exist. You're currently occupied by like 4 different countries, but you have a nation right here. Let's just say that. Okay, now let's do that. Let's move you back over here so I can actually sleep in peace for once. Also, well, not right. You can just exist for a little bit. Because you actually do not gain me anything by you being occupied. I'm just gonna pull this army entirely back over here. Instead, I'm just gonna focus on the North American continent. The only thing I need to watch out for is Jenny, Denmark. I think this should be fun. Strike force, perfect. Because now they can't do any naval invasions, or at least they should be able to, because if they do, I'm gonna call out cheating. By the way, ich lebe derzeit auf einer kleinen Insel im Nahen Osten. Interesting. That could be, you mean Near East, so could it be one of these? Or it's like the Near East, is it over here? Because I don't know the Near East. I know the Middle East is right here. The Far East is over here. So surely right here, right? This should be the Near East. It's the old reliable problem of invading the US where it's just like, I need to get this support right here. Please allow me to get that. Okay. Deepers. Deepers. Pull out a couple divisions. Because this is just overcrowded at the fucking moment. Can I get blown up for a second? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. The US, can you maybe like not do that? Oh my god, get me the boss, get me the boss, get me the boss. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, we have supply again. Should still be good, but yeah, that was not necessary. We could have avoided that. That was not a necessary sacrifice. Okay, let's push that through. Like these 3 we go for here. Okay, now you go back again, getting blown up like the 5th time. Don't you dare lose me that fucking port. Don't you dare even think of... Oh my God. Oh my god. This frontline system makes me so angry sometimes. Like, I could boil. And it's not even because of the weather. Holy shit. Now we're gonna lose it to a reinforced meme. Just watch it. Just watch it. We're gonna lose to a reinforced... Boy. Boy. He just lost that to a reinforcement meme. I wonder who could have seen that one coming. You're disrespecting the legacy of me. Amy has lost to 15 different reinforcement memes, okay? It's not my fault. Maybe? Okay, we can get them out. That's at least good. Yeah. Take these guys out. Okay. That is pretty much as annoying as it gets. Arabic land. You live probably on an island right here somewhere. Interesting. Izhmishte International. Yeah, okay, let's just kill the Russians. You know what? Let's go for a little detour. Or do we want to bother? Let's give the American invasion a second try. Hold up. That means I have to move the fleet again here, and that means they're gonna invade France. Okay, what do I do? Because I wanna gonna have to move the fleet again. Okay, sure the Americans can... I'm just gonna leave the troops there for a second. Sure the Americans can like fall to the same shit that we have been doing the entire time. They're not getting Slovakia hungry. We just bother killing Russia in the meantime. I guess so. Let's just go. We have a second army for a reason. Let's just go for a quick surprise invasion of Russia. I mean, it's not like we're not at war with everybody else virtually in the world, so. I live in a small land in the Arabian Gulf region. I mean, like, oh, that's Persian. One of these regions. That's pretty nice. Okay, let me join that war real quick. Let's just push them out, because this is like a Russia that's been through everything. Russia's getting pushed by Turkey, you know, it's just over for them. Okay, why are they able to just push like that? It's a really weird scenario right now. Just gonna beat my defense army now. Ask for military access, just discuss a bit quicker. Again, Russia should not be an issue in the slightest. And once we're done with Russia, I'll just move the entire army to... How did you guys get encircled so quickly? I just assigned you over here. What the fuck is this frontline system? I'm also gonna do the peanut divisions. Let's see if these work after waiting for a little bit. Broski, we're just gonna lose that as well now, or what? That's crazy. That is crazy. The US is seriously the most annoying nation in this game. Holy fuck. It's not like I have bad divisions or anything. I'm not also short on guns or anything. It's literally just the US screwing me over. I'm gonna have to put these divisions back. God damn it. Somehow my goofy-ass army already got itself encircled over here. How did you guys do that within like 0.5 of a second? Okay, Hungary, I'll be right back. The deal with Mr. America over here. Bro, look at that. By the time I'm here, they've taken like my entire country. At least that means we can like disregard this. Let's just do that. Money, this point is not that important. Let's see if we can just push him back. Yeah. I can help myself a tiny bit. I'm guessing the reason why is just because US probably just has like 1 billion fighters at this point. I reach that? I can reach that. Okay. Look at that, what ist das US? Immer noch live? Krass. Ja, ich bin halb am Leben, aber es ist wirklich, ich bin hier so kurz. So kurz. Also ich bin wirklich, nee, nicht wegen dem Spiel, sondern einfach nur Real Life. Also, Ritzer bringt mich um, es ist schlimm. Es ist schlimm. Also 30 Grad, aber kein Stream, wie gesagt. Komm in den Discord, aber. The guys are here currently. We do have a Discord if you want to stay up to date with the live streams. I'm gonna start pinging people again. If you're on Twitch, do !socials. There you can find the Discord link. Just go on the link tree and then there's a Discord link under one of those. I think it should still work. If it does not, please let me know. And then for the guys on YouTube, if you go to the channel, there's like a little section at the top. There's the link tree as well. And then you can... Oh, you are? Okay, perfect. So Bent has just confirmed that that works. Very nice. And then for everybody else on YouTube as well, there is in the channel, I think in the description and both at the top, there's like a little link you can click on, maybe even in the description of this stream, if I did not forget to set that up. There's a little link where you can go and it's a link tree and then there's a Discord. And then there I can ping you guys if the stream's actually going to happen or not. Because with YouTube posts, I can only alert the YouTube subscribers and not the Twitch ones. Yeah, I mean, I feel like my gameplay is a bit impacted by just the heat outside, because first of all, the US for some reasons got them overpowered in this mod. I don't know what happened to the US. I have 500,000 spare guns. I'm not lacking manpower, but they're just killing me. Jesus Christ. But also the fact that it's so hot outside, I'm just melting as we speak. Like my concentration is quite low at this point. Yeah, 2 hours for this is about the maximum I expected to go. It's like, oh, apparently that was enough to take me out, but for the other people I needed to take everything. What is this piece? That's the last thing I'm gonna look at. What is this? So if the Kingdom of Prussia now here, the German Reich is back, the Japanese shogunate took basically everything that we owned, Wales is here, Caledonia... It still exists apparently together with White Finland, even though they were my puppets, so I'm not sure how that worked. These two are back, although we did retain the Mosellands, so who's the real winner here? This guy's back as well. Did we lose anything really? Apart from a chunk of our army? Did we retain our navy? We still have most of our navy. Looks like we just lost it in a fight. Big Democracy is back on the map. What happened? The US naval invaded us in Denmark, but my army was mainly in Venezuela. I think this is the remainder of my army, in fact. Because I wanted to go for a naval invasion of the US. I thought I could hold them back with about 60 odd divisions as they had in Europe, but they just kind of rushed my VPs over here. And apparently that's enough to capitulate the nation I was playing. With every other one, you had to take like Stuttgart, Karlsruhe, Metz, Liège, even part of the Maginot down here. But like with me, for some reason, it was just like you take Antwerp, you take Brussels, you take Breda, and it's over. Like, dang, we still hold this new Breda. Oh my god! But yeah, this is for it's the US up here, by the way. Like I mentioned, they are the big VPs. Yeah, fair enough, but then again, Karlsruhe, Metz, and thingy should also be should be enough to capitulate, Nick. Emilian capital and New Breda. True, yes. we did retain that, and it's not a capital, so that's quite funny. Something else, by the way, Caden, I'm gonna, since you're the second mod developer on this, I have to alert you, with the democracy stuff, it's plus twice, but it's supposed to be that one of the two, I think the Greater London area, is supposed to lose people, and Brabant is supposed to gain them, but you have added plus on both. Is your name Emil? No, it's actually Alex. This is just one of my friends. Okay, one second. We're gonna check something in just a second because I'm just seeing something here. But I'm actually this guy right here. I just don't have a focus tree at the moment. That's gonna come sometime soon, and that's when once this focus tree is done, which is probably gonna be the last one we do. Once this one is done, we're gonna be doing a massive multiplayer game. I want to do that with everybody here, at least most of the people who are involved in the tree. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get Daniel on board. I'm gonna say if I can get Nick on board. The other guys already have the game, so I'm pretty sure I can easily convince them. We're gonna do a giant game with these guys when the mod is completely done. Just one thing. Just one thing, right? Where are we? Because this is not us. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but this is Emil. Without Emil. My name is Alex, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned it. This is Emil, but with this Emil. Where have they decided to trap us in? I swear to God, if it's like the Easter Islands over here or something like that. It's not our capital, so it's not the only place. We still own our Chilean lands. Hold up. Which is in the Pacific or something. Where are we? Große Demokratie in der Tat? Ja, hell ja, größte Demokratie. In Serbien. Hold up. Because usually when you search, fun fact, you can always search with even countries. So if I just search True Emil for just a second. Apparently our capital is in Morocco. Are we still at war with someone? Because usually it zooms into your capital. Yeah, apparently our capital is currently Morocco, but Morocco is occupied. Let's time tick. Yeah, let me tick for a second. Good point. Okay. Time has ticked for a day. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we are just this little... We're now just playing Chile. We are not just playing Chile. We're still in the Western EU alliance, so I think Finland's just taking it over though. Not even. It's just Hungary now. So the collapsed alliance keeps on going, just without Emil, sadly. So yeah, that's what we've been working on. This is a pretty fun mod. I would go through the other trees. I plan to do this as a 4-tree video, or stream/video, but simply because of the heat outside, I'm still burning. I'm pretty sure people can tell, because my hair, when I'm sweating a lot, my hair looks like this. Like, it just goes down like this. Like, it's quite bad. And oh, look at that. I mean, come on. I'm completely cooked in here. Plus with my throat not being that well. I think we're going to do this, we're going to do the other 3 focuses still. That's going to happen, but we're going to do that. Get the amazing mods, true. Here's the download link if anybody else wants to play it. There's 3 more paths. We're going to do at least 2 more of the paths. We're going to do the monarchist one, for sure. And maybe the communist one. I won't leave the democratic one. Actually, maybe we're going to do the democratic one. We're going to leave the communist one for you guys to explore. We're going to do the monarchist one, and we're going to do the democratic one. But those 2 will happen at another time. Because currently, I think I am this close to dehydrating. My voice is about to give out. I will not have a voice in the next 10 minutes. So, yeah, I think that stream will probably happen, let's say Tuesday? Tuesday sounds good. Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, one of the 2. The Monday stream is going to be something different. It's not going to be that. I did test the Western Sahara's independence. There's a couple of weird nations which are now independent, like all of Africa, in fact. Western Sahara is now just a nation that exists. Sudan has eaten half of Chad. There's quite a lot that's happened in this world. Once again, India is just an absolute mess, but that's what you'd love to see with the second Afghan empire. Who the fuck is bro? With the second Afghan empire just reigning supreme. Japan has done pretty well this game as well, to be fair. Not gone after China, but Shogunate path Japan. So that stream, the rest of the Emil pass, we're gonna do on probably Wednesday, I'd say. Wednesday or Tuesday. I'll alert the people on Discord for that. Alan, if you want to join, you can also. I'm gonna paste the link as well for anyone who has not yet into the chat. Second. There's a different link, just so everybody knows, but let's do the second one. let's do this right here. And then... Okay, YouTube is tweaking. Hold up. On YouTube, there we go. If anyone has not joined that is not the link. This could lie to me. I thought I could copy the link, but no. Now I just copied my stream title, so that's pretty pog. Edit invite link. Put that. I'm gonna press copy 10 times. There we go. If you have not joined, this is the link. Everybody joined that. This is where you're gonna get your updates from now on. There's a paste in both chats now, so you have no excuse to not join. Again, I'm gonna let everybody once those streams happen. Again, next stream on Monday, we're gonna have a pretty poggers one. I did try the multiplayer stuff at the start, and I couldn't join anything. So maybe it's a time issue, because I did possibly start at the worst possible time, because I think most of the Europeans are currently eating. Most of the Americans are either in bed still, or are eating. The Japanese or the Asians who play Hoi are also currently in bed. Because I think it's currently like, if I had to guess, the Chinese and Japanese Hoi player base is currently asleep, because it's like 2, 3, maybe 4 a.m. over there. So, yeah. That's something we're going to try again. Probably in the next stream, we're going to see if that works. Because again, the only way I could join is by joining a voice chat, but I did not want to do that. So yeah, short in the stream. I did want to do it primarily so I don't lose my schedule. I did promise myself that I was going to keep a regular schedule. I'm now going to take a shower, first of all, because I smell like shit. I'm sweaty as fuck. I'm going to get myself hydrated. And yeah, I'm going to possibly just lay in bed for the rest of the day, because holy shit, it's burning. Help. Help. Yeah, I'm also going to have to rest my voice, because holy shit, I'm dying. But yeah. Thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you, Ben, again, for showing up. Blanco, of course, right at the start. And then Necria, you have also been here for the very end of the stream. So that was pretty cool. Again, next stream Monday, don't forget, you're going to get pinged in the Discord server. I'm going to see you guys until then. Bye-bye.